This is me, a bit belatedly, about the mosque at Ground Zero and Thunderf00t's videos on that topic. As much as I get angry when I see churches or mosques built because they will spread non-science, creationism among young children and retard them from learning the real reality around them, they can't be banned. Churches and mosques will always get built because there is freedom of belief and expression. Thunderf00t's videos on this topic, although I don't agree with the message conveyed in them that all Muslims are the same, that they don't deserve tolerance because Mecca is a symbol of discrimination, I'm not unhappy that he made them, because they made people think. There are so many responses. They made me think, do some research and reach conclusions that I hadn't thought of before. Thunderf00t, being a well-read man, an erudite, should know, as should all of us, because it is a well-known fact to which the history of civilization knows no exception, that important ideas are subject to diversity, differentiation, when they begin spreading amongst many people, among generations of people. For example, the first monotheistic religion, Judaism, now you get different types of Jews. You get Orthodox Jews who strictly follow rituals and taboos in their religion, and there are Jews that are not so strict. The early primitive Christianity gave birth later to differentiation. The Eastern Orthodox Christianity, Catholicism, Protestantism, Calvinism, and many others, some of them antagonistic. Then Islam. You have now Shiites, Sunnis, which are antagonistic, they kill each other even. People in the United States, the different parties there, are all for capitalism, but they are different. You get the Republicans are different from the Democrats. In Marxism, the Marxism of Marx and Engels is different from the Marxism of Lenin and Stalin after that, and from the Marxism of Trotsky and Rosa Luxemburg, who criticized Stalin's and Lenin's Marxism. There is abundant evidence that different religious, social, political movements are to be explained by a variety of circumstances, of which the basic religion or ideology they appeal to is only one factor that determines what forms these movements take or what actions they undertake, like the jihadists, for example. So we can be certain that no one political, religious, social movement is a perfect expression of the basic religion ideology to which they appeal to, as it is in their sacred writings. What normally happens is social religious forces declare themselves representatives of a certain religion or ideology, and they are stronger than that ideology, like the jihadists, for example, but they are still determined to a certain extent by the religion or ideology. So, in my opinion, we have to fight religion on the field of ideas. Draw Mohammed's day, for example, was on the field of ideas. There came so many funny ideas ridiculing this taboo in that religion, but burning the Quran, burning books, is not on the field of ideas. The ideas stay in people's heads. Back to differentiation. When I came to this country, I enrolled in a language course to study the local language. And there were other students there, some of them Muslim. The girls wore headscarves. And during the month of Ramadan, when it is forbidden to eat, make sex, or smoke during the day, I go to the women's toilet, the ladies' room, and there was one of those Muslim girls with a headscarf, and she was smoking a cigarette. When she heard the door open, terrified, she put out the cigarette and ran out of the room. So I'm thinking, is Osama bin Laden the typical representative of that religion, or is it this girl? I lean more to the latter.